Hello, precious souls of Aquarius placements. Aquarius, this is your monthly reading. This is for 30 days or so from when you get this message, regardless of the timestamp. As I was meditating and channeling over your energy, I got a few images that may resonate with some. I got a caterpillar and a butterfly. I saw a clown. I saw 1 million. The Fae came to me, so you may work with the Fae. And another tarot reader came to mind, and I'm going to link her in the description. She's absolutely amazing. She is called I Scry with Steph. So that is what I got in the channeled messages. And we're going to get into your reading now. We're going to get into current energy, what's been going on with you. And we're going to get into what is coming up for you within the next 30 days or so. So I thank you for being here. Take tarot with a grain of salt. These are general readings for a big collective of people. What doesn't resonate with you doesn't necessarily mean if one thing doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. Some is going to resonate with some and some with other, and you dictate your own life path. If you hear anything that disturbs you, frightens you, or anything of the sort, you can change the trajectory of your life path at any time. So without further ado, let's get into it. But first, I want to thank you for being here. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay and will come back. If you are returning and you are a subscriber, I thank you for all of your support. Now let's get into it. Okay, so I also got nudged to use GhostTube for this reading. So I have GhostTube on, and it may or may not resonate. Sometimes she gets a little saucy and says some strange things. But I also got one psychic kit about hair. Maybe some of you have really beautiful hair and you get a lot of compliments on it, or you've recently gotten a compliment on your hair. And GhostTube, while I was loading up, it said a couple things. The name Anthony, cloudy. So you may have been experiencing some cloudy weather or something cloudy within your emotional world. Your feelings may be feeling cloudy. It said pathetic and failure. So you may be beating yourself up about something, calling yourself pathetic. And I'm here to tell you that you need to change the narrative there, because it is not going to serve you. Change your narrative to where you believe in yourself, to where you talk nicely to yourself. Repeat nice mantras like, I am great, I am beautiful, I am strong. Replace those words of saying, I am a failure, I am pathetic, into those positive mantras, affirmations. You could look up positive self-talk affirmations on YouTube. There's a ton of great stuff out there. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we have curtain drawn. So it's time to draw the curtain on negative talk and such. Okay, so as I was waiting for it to boot up, I also pulled a few cards, as you see, and we're going to look at these together. Okay, we have, oh, that's really dark. Hold on. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Page of Swords. We have Roots with the Two of Clubs. This is a deck that I made before I could afford Oracle cards, but I still use them sometimes. We have Archangel Michael, Protection, Justice, and Leader with the Ace of Diamonds. the King of Clubs with good fortune. Maybe that's where that million that came to me. I just saw one and like endless zeros. Okay, maybe you're doing something that's going to make you $1 million, or you're going to win something. Luck, there we go. Luck, 8 of Clubs. Where are you from, dear? She doesn't ever answer, but we have the Jack of Clubs with fancy, royalty, flaunt, and flirts. And we have the 5 of Hearts with change is coming, trust source, surrender to the divine. You are doing it. Okay. Gonna pull a few more cards, but right now I'm just gonna get into this. So you may have taken a time out for a while. You may have really gone within, and really there's some air energy with a knife. The air energy is Aquarius. You may have been going within, and people may be wondering what you've been doing. You're starting to come out of maybe a time of reclusivity, and people are curious about what you're doing. And people are watching what you're doing online, and you are protected from anything or anyone. Michael is on your team. Michael is not going to let anything bad happen to you. And the time you spent in hermit mode, you really got to your roots, okay? You really got to your roots. You really surrendered to your spiritual team. And now you're coming out, and you have something, I'm feeling, to share with the world. You have something that's very valuable to share that you found when you were in your place of being recluse. And people are watching it. You may post something online. You may be a social media creator or something. People are starting to see it. People are starting to see it. And you really got to the root of everything that you needed to know in your hermit phase. And now you're expressing it. And it's not just luck being on your side. It is divine timing. Okay? It's a time for you to show yourself to the world again. Show them your roots. Show them your core. You're wanting to show them your core. And it's going to bring you something very, very, very abundant. We have a lot of the clubs out here, and I associate them, just as a personal thing, I associate them with earth energy. So with the playing cards, it's not, I don't do what people consider traditional playing card readings. I create my own system, which makes me feel like I need to pull this. This is another deck that I made with another friend of mine. Shout out to Trish if you see this. And it is based on tarot. What else would you like to add to this message, Spirit and Spirit team of Aquarius? Okay. Even ground. Even ground. This is similar to the 6 of Pentacles. You are on even ground now. You are very balanced. You are very secure. You are very fair. And the universe is being reciprocal to you now from everything that you've given and received. Yes, we are in the attic. Everything that you've given and also received. In the bottom of the deck, everything that you've learned is really, really starting to pay off now. Congratulations. I want to pull from the angel oracles as well, and then we'll get into what's coming up for you. We'll look into any challenges.
She's not here.
Or any blessings, challenges, blessings, whatever Spirit guides us to say. I'm getting a feeling from this card here, Angel of Vision, Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Okay. Anything else from this deck? Thank you. So someone's not being honest with you. Either that or Spirit hasn't revealed everything yet to you. It's not divine timing for you to see and know the things. So it could be either or. We have God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflections. So yeah, that goes back to that positive self-talk and the people that you admire and look up to and think, wow, they're amazing. I wish I could be like that. What you like about them are qualities within yourself because you relate to them in some kind of way, shape, form. And they're qualities of yourself as well. Okay? Others are mirrors for us. Okay. I'm going to clear this out here, and then we're going to get into what's coming up in the next 30 days or so. Hold on. This goes with this deck. This with this deck. Okay? So, let me just pause the video and shuffle the cards back in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, Aquarius, if you made it this far, I ask for you to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment if this is resonating. It all helps to get me in the algorithm to get these messages out to more Aquariuses that may need to hear it. Excuse me, drink of water. Okay, so these flew out of the deck when I was reshuffling. The luck card came out again, and the Hermit card upright this time. So you may decide to go back into Hermit mode and do some inner searching, to get some guidance on something. Let's get some more information. These cards want me to use them again. Okay, you may be working on letting go of something. Okay, letting go of something.
Museum.
And you may have to spend a little bit more time in solitude and reflection. Okay, I feel that you have come out of hermit mode somewhat, but something else may be coming up. Oh my goodness, excuse me. You may have, oh, that's something else that came up in the premeditation. Having a hard time, like you may be having trouble with your sinuses or allergies or something like that, or you may have a cold. Okay. Oh, an amethyst came up. So amethyst may be something that you work with or you would like to start working with. It's very good for many, many, many things, especially protection. And I believe it's good for, hold on, I forget everything. Alexa, volume up 1. Alexa, what are the spiritual symbolisms of the amethyst crystal?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor,
I don't know if you can hear that.
amethyst, a purple gemstone, symbolizes
Clarity, inner peace, and protection.
It's associated with calming the mind and promoting balance and sobriety.
Balance and sobriety, yes.
Stone of spiritual growth and transformation.
Spiritual growth and transformation. That's the butterfly and the caterpillar. So that may be a crystal you want to work with or that you already do work a lot with. Okay. Yeah, there may be something that you need to let go of that you realized when you came out of reflection and back sort of out into the world, that there was something left that you need to work on letting go and go deep within. I mean, this could be like something that you just work on for like an hour one day. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like you go to a cave and like Merlin, like go to a cave and just be totally secluded. You know what I mean? You know, or just stay at home and not talk to anybody. It could be, it totally could be. Or it could just be like a day or something. But is anything else want to come out from this deck before we move on?
Operation.
Someone may be having surgery. Or has had surgery or is recovering from surgery. I think that's Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take these. It's a lot, but I'm feeling like it. Oh my God.
Psychic.
Union. You may be someone who's very psychic. Union with the Two of Hearts, similar to the Two of Cups. Okay. I usually don't use so many of these homemade cards in my readings because I have like a lot of other professional decks, but something just told me, yeah, you may need to slow down a little bit. I don't know if something is going on with your relationship or you are needing to let go of a certain relationship, or you are in the process, like you've had a breakup and you're working on healing. Okay. A new start with the Joker, similar to the Fool. Personal success. Return time. And shady, baby. You may be letting go of people in your life that don't return what you give to them, okay? It could be a friendship, a relationship, familial.
Bird.
Birds may be very resonant with you. But you may be letting go. You may be pulling back from people who just don't. I'm not getting that they're really, really shady, but they're shady in the fact that you give them a lot of your energy, a lot of your love, a lot of your mental energy and such, and they don't return it. It could even be financially. But luck is definitely on your side for coming out twice, okay? You're going to be able to do this. You're just going to have to slow down maybe on your social life a little bit. See? Party time. You may need to slow down on your social life. You may have been partying too much and things like that, okay? So now I'm going to pull from the tarot again. Next 30 days, challenges, blessings. What is coming up for Aquarius in the next 30 days? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we got a few cards here. Okay, we have first, we'll turn this over. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Let's see, I still have room down here. We have the Tower, which was kind of on its side. And there are some meanings for sideways cards. Sometimes I take them, sometimes I don't. The Three of Swords. Yeah. The Six of Swords. And the Six of Cups kind of on its side. Okay, so on its side, the Tower refers to change and options. And the Six of Cups on the side relates to movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. So someone may be trying to give you advice on something and they may not know what that crap they're talking about. All right. Someone may be trying to get you to, oh my God, invest in something with them. And this is funny because I know an Aquarius who actually just invested in a project I was working on. Shout out, Felix, if you're watching. But they don't know what they're fucking talking about, and I hope this isn't for me. I don't really have any Aquarius placements, but everybody has the house, the 11th house in their chart, you know, so they have that energy. And something may be a disappointment to you. You may end up feeling disappointed. And it may cause a rift between you and someone. You may have to pull away. You may have to break up with someone. Cut off a friend group or something like that. In order to get to a place of more balance. To find more solutions that you need for your life. Yeah, that's all I'm getting for this. I want to pull some Wild Unknown as well before we end the reading. Definitely would like to hear if this resonates with anyone in the comments. Very interesting reading. But you, Aquarius, are so very interesting all the time. I love Aquarius energy. Wild Unknown. Yeah. But definitely check out I Scry with Steph if you want to see something that's really unique and very, very cool. The way she reads is just so cool. And she uses ink blots and she scries on them. It's so cool. Okay, you have the Hunter. You have the Sword, and the Page of Swords came out earlier, and Ghost Tube said knife. So that's a lot of air energy there. And that sword also makes me think you're cutting off someone. Okay, we have Kairos. And the fault line. Yeah, something may be fallen apart. Okay? And you know, on a spiritual level, that something has too many cracks in it to be worth. I'm seeing like stained glass that has a lot of shattered cracks in it, and it would only take one little touch to just shatter the whole thing and have it fall on the floor. You have some relationship or relationships like that. You are on a quest to meet people who are more on your level, who match your energy. And you're very determined to do it. I'm going to read Kairos to you, though. I feel I need to look at the numbers here. 9, and about endings. Definitely. These go beyond, so I'm going to have to look in the book for that. They go beyond my my Roman 2222 just hit. My Roman numeral knowledge. Hold on. Okay, the Sword is 62, which is an 8 in numerology, which is about bossing up, boss energy, being very self-confident, taking charge of things. All right. And the fault line is 49, which is a 13. And then that is a 4. And the 4s are about being an architect, like the architect energy, like being the creator of your own life, constructing something that is very DIY, that is very root based, like you building it. You're very determined to create a soul tribe that has really, really strong roots. Okay. Now Kairos is 76. That's another 13. Okay. So that is a, hold on, another 8. In numerology, it breaks down to another 8 if I'm doing my math right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes with math, my mind gets loopy and does weird things. But let's read Kairos to you. Just finding the page. Okay.
All right.
All right. Kairos is about mythic time and synchronicity. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing, see? A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Okay, and some side notes here say the word evil comes from the root word of unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness, when it becomes a nourishing fruit sweet to the lips. Compare the Greek word chronos and kairos. This will guide you to an understanding of logos and mythos. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Aquarius. I do hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you, and I will see you next time. Take care.